gonna come to you for a minute.
10-4.
Realized, and it kind of just showed up on my eye. My combat pistol and taser are on red. Um. So what do I do about that? I've never had this happen to me.
Go ahead and my taser is red. So the thing is, whenever taser breaks, you know where to get it, right? The
Yeah,
armory.
yeah. But
You
my
can
problem is the combat pistol is also on red.
on red. Yep, I understand that. You
Yeah.
have to put it into your C chat. Your combat pistol broke, and I'll leave a message to Bud. But that's all we can do, at least for now.
Sure, cause
You heard what happened
my
with
combat
Leroy,
pistol's
right?
on. What's up?
You know what happened with Leroy, right?
Yeah, he had a code 0.
No, 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 no. He didn't get the weapon. You know that, right?
Wait, wait. What about a weapon? When he didn't get it fixed, or?
And you need to ask him what happened. So yeah, he also needed.
Oh, he was in mid conversation about the whole PD situation, something like that.
Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, you have to wait for Bud.
So yeah, speaking of PD, when I was yelling at PD over on 311, I want to get your opinion. Was I in the wrong with all the chaos that we were dealing with after us being told that they were busy?
I'm gonna be honest, Sean. What you did there, I was there. I
Yeah,
myself asked them respectfully, can I get PD?
yeah.
But
We
hey,
both
if
asked them respectfully, and what bothered me the most with
the
that whole situation was the
mm,
fact that 18 of them were 10-7, and then 7 of those officers were 10-8. Two of those officers could have fucking been here, booked them, and sent them here. Call it a day.
I'm gonna be honest. When we see like 5 people 10-8, 14 people not 10-8, like whatever rest of the anyways, whatever the numbers are,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You asked them, they were busy. I asked them, they were busy. So I'm gonna be honest. What you did right there, Sean, it wasn't the right thing. PD already told me that I told you, look at my 311 and the answer. They told me they are in meeting. That means they are in meetings. So they are in meeting. And when we get in meeting, when people disturb them, like I don't want to disturb someone when they are in meeting. I'm gonna be honest. That was Sean.
Yeah, understandable, but
I'm
it's like
just
when
gonna
we're
be
dealing
honest with
with.
you. That was you blasting PD. I didn't did that. I didn't do that. I didn't. I asked them
It,
respectfully, hey, this happened. Can you come over here? They told me, yeah, we have a meeting. I'm like, okay, 10-4, that's it. And remember, PD doesn't work for us, right? Whatever
yeah,
they do
understandable,
because,
but when we're dealing with different situations, when we need PD, I felt in a way that PD, the people that were available, that showed up after the fact that everything went down, in a way. That's what I got upset about. And then on top of that, you weren't there for it, but they, I forget who it was, but they came back at me and they were like, oh, well, the guy had a pistol. He could have just used his car. This was when Leroy was with me. He was like, he could have just used his carbine and took him out. It's like, no, you don't match force with force. You don't go fucking, carbine, with pistol. It's just, there's a lot of shit that really pissed me off with that.
the thing is, Sean, what PD does in my job to tell, to assume, or to judge them. I'm not gonna sit here and
Yeah.
judge PD what they are doing. Hey, what they did, this is wrong. This is wrong. You know how many inmates actually come here and actually they are mad about something? I don't
Yeah.
actually talk about like, hey, PD shouldn't do this. No, I mean, I'm gonna tell them, hey, if you think something wasn't wrong, right, you can sue them. If you don't wanna go your way, maybe they are different. I'm not gonna judge PD. I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that because I'm not in PD shoes. I'm not. How can I judge someone they're doing their job as I am a DOC? I have no clue how PD even works. I'm not going to judge them. I'm not in their shoes. How can I even judge them? So that's why, Sean, the thing, I don't know about other things,
check.
Sean. You're getting mad. Tend to have, yeah, in garage area if you, yeah, if you're wondering. So I'm
Okay,
going to
10
tell
4. I
you
just had a major
straightforward.
code 0.
Yeah, got it. 10-4. So I'm gonna tell you one thing, sir. What you said to PD, I want you guys, like, you actually ordering PD to come leave that meeting, the important
Just
meeting
gonna
that
quickly
they
grab
are
some
No,
mama.
no, it
having.
wasn't. So I
10 for
wasn't
10.
referring for them to leave the meeting. I was referencing for the people that were actually on duty to get to DOC, if that makes sense.
But you have to
The ones
understand
that
that though,
weren't
there
doing
are
anything.
people who forget things. I mean, okay, imagine there's a DOC meeting. Every single DOC is busy there. Now, we also leave inmates at that time, right? We actually, like, yeah, let those things happen. We are talking about stuff. Now is the time. Let's talk. So there are times where people actually forget that. I mean, you should, and I mean, I understand you didn't get that, and you didn't take that into consideration. I understand that, but actually ordering PD, like PD actually works with us. They don't take orders from us. Remember, they are different, totally different entity. We respect them; they respect us. I I asked them nicely, hey, this happened, can one of you come over here and book these people? They told me that we are in meeting. I'm like, oh, okay, 10-4, that's it. I didn't even say a word after that because I understood that they are busy right now. So what we have to do is we have to do our job properly and we have to contain those people by the time PD comes. Now, you actually messaged in 311. I want you guys here, and I don't know, something, whatever you said, I just thought it was actually going out of line, to be honest. And actually, yeah, I would never, ever do that. I would never have done that, ever.
Yeah,
I
but
can
it's like
never do that.
at the same time,
I need to go
you
get some
gotta
cash
think
real quick.
about
Let's
it
work on my car. Oh,
from
bye.
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah, that's fine,
PD
that's fine.
perspective. Let's say how many times have we seen PD yell over at 301, and then it's like, well, DOC does it, we get bitched at. That's my point of view.
I don't know what they were actually talking about. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what situation you're talking about. If you have been in a situation, you have to come forward with it. Hey, this happened, and PD did this. They shouldn't do this. Maybe you should talk about it. If you wanna actually talk, I'm here to listen. I'm here. I'll convey the message to Deputy Warden and Warden. If you want to talk to Deputy Warden directly, you can do that too, yourself or Warden. We have a group chat. Every single member is there. You want everyone to hear, there's a group chat. You want to privately message someone, go ahead, message them. Ask them in DOC, hey bird, what's your number? I want to talk to you. I want to message you something. Talk to them. You have me. You have Warden, Deputy Warden. All I'm gonna say at this time, whenever Bud comes back, just yeah. I mean, that was going out of line. Like actually asking
Yep.
PD, like I want you guys to be here. Like you're looking at 10-8 and 10-7 people. You can't really judge people. People forget. We are human beings. People forget, and you can't really assume things. Like for example, I'll tell you, you are assuming that they are sitting and doing nothing and they are not responding to a DOC call. Like, no, maybe they are just busy. Think about this. Maybe they are just busy chasing someone. Maybe they are busy in meeting. Maybe they are busy in something, and that is the only reason they'll do that. Whenever we drop an alpha, what do you think happens? Don't every single PD person comes over here and attaches? They do that. Unless there's an alpha already, they have alpha, we have alpha. Even then, PD actually distribute their, officers, and they make sure that there's at least few officers right here. And also you have to imagine people in prison are not that dangerous than people who are outside. They have class 2 weapon. People don't have class 2 in prison. Or what? We get punched and I mean fine. Sometimes people do break in, and then those are the times. I mean, five officers are fine, to be honest, at that time. And if they require more, they can always ask for it. Try to understand their point of view too. Try to get in their shoes and understand that. Now, if I can understand their point of view, I'm not gonna judge their point of view either. Like, I can't just sit there and judge them. Hey, he's sitting there, not answering my call. I don't like PD. And no, how can I even do that? I don't know what PD is doing. Unless PD is actually doing it on purpose, that is different. But I'm not gonna judge that. But that is me being me. I'm gonna be honest. That is just me. That's how I think. That is just my thinking, you know. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna enforce my thinking on you. I'm gonna be honest, Sean. I'm not gonna enforce my thinking on you. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like to
understandable.
control
I just
people.
wanted to get another, perspective of that whole, situation.
Situation. Yeah, I know you wanted to know the perspective. You already know my perspective. I already told you right
That.
there in front of you. I'm
Yep.
gonna say the same thing to Bud too. That is my perspective, because
Yep.
I would never ever send a message what you sent in 311.
Yep.
I would have never ever done that. The only thing I do is, hey, DOC to PD, this happening, you know, can one of the unit come here? I can ask them,
Yep.
sure. But I would never cap something, you know, on purpose. If I'm capping, I mean, cap is by mistake. I didn't mean to, you know, use the cap at that time. That is the only thing.
Yep.
Otherwise, yeah. That is, I'm honest, son. I'm honest. I'm actually telling you these things
Yeah.
right here in front of you. I'm not gonna, you know, talk about it behind your back. I'm gonna be honest, Sean. And whenever me and Bud talks about it, and if you are clocked in, I'll make sure that I actually ask you to join us, and then I'll tell you,
Yep.
tell everything
Yeah, I've
to
been
them.
trying to get a hold of Bud the past couple of days. So whenever he's free, I want to
Mhm.
get that shit situated.
But like I said, Sean, what you did there that day, as I said, I would never ever do that thing. Never. You'll never see me doing something like that. It's PD. They are actually busy. At least DOC gets some time off when there are no inmates. PD can't even breathe. They have lots of work. And because they are cops, remember, they're patrol. They're not just arrest. They don't just respond to all the calls that they get. They also patrolling, so they're actually doing lots of work. And we assuming that, hey, they are not doing their job and not coming to DUC request. Like, whereas Vaughn actually did respond to my message that, hey, we are in meeting. I'm like, okay,
Wait, who's that?
10-4, we got that.
1041.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's you.
okay. That's
I
a
was wondering
safe.
what you fuckers are doing.
Fucking, I saw a car. I was like, what the
What are
hell?
y'all doing?
I just
Uh,
Freaking,
One
oh,
second.
I hear your vibe.
Can you please go in, sir, if you don't mind?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Man, I just fucking got here.
They're
Yeah,
having
I
a
know, I
chat
know.
about
Look
something.
yet.
We are having a chat about something. That's why, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let me
Yeah.
get my taser first.
Yeah.
10 for you
10-4.
can do it. So you see, I already gave my opinion. What else do you want to know?
Yeah.
And whenever we will be
Oh
talking,
no,
I already told
that
you,
was it.
Sean. Like, if you
Yeah.
want, you know, you can ask your captain. I
chase
mean,
some
only
people.
captain can, you know, list. I mean, see the you know, whatever
LT now.
happens in the. No, exactly, something like that. Exactly. I mean, I'm ready to do that. I don't actually, you know, talk about people behind their back. I'll say it to their faces.
Yeah.
Hey, this. You did this. I would never do this. I'm telling you right now, I would never in my life ever write that message. Ever. That can never, ever happen in my
I don't
life.
remember it well enough to comment. I mentioned this earlier. I don't remember it well enough to comment, but we can't just assume the PD are gonna come when we ask, you know what I mean? Especially if they're in a meeting, like I know that them being in a meeting might not seem more important, but we can't tell what they're saying in that meeting, you know what I mean? If they're having a
I
complete change of policies or something in that meeting, everyone needs to be there for that, you know what I mean? So I can
I
kind of understand why they didn't come, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you, Sean, few days ago, no one was there. I was the only person clocked in, only. It was Christmas time. No one was there, and lots of inmates were there. You know what they did? They beat me up. I did drop my, whatever I had to. I did drop, but no one came, because they were busy though. I mean, I got up. I didn't get mad at them. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna use my pistol at this time, lethal trauma. I'm gonna shoot you. I took action according to how I think I should. And I told Pretty, don't worry about my, my responding. Prison is code for just do your thing. It's fine, guys. I got this. So, that's it. But yeah, actually, yeah. Uh, I already told you that message respawn. You know what's gonna happen, right, so Sean? I already informed Bert that he wants to talk to you, and I don't know if they already spoke or not. I don't know about that, but he did sounded like he's mad. He did sounded like that. And to be honest, if I would be in their shoes, if you're gonna put me in their shoes, I didn't like that message at all. I didn't. And I'm a DOC. I'm a DOC right in front of you, and I'm higher ranked than you. I didn't like that message. But hey, don't worry. I'm not judging you. I'm not here to, I'm not there for anything like that. But he gonna talk to Bert, and Bert is the one who gonna, talk to you. Don't worry though, don't worry. I understand that it was frustration, lots of people were there, lots of inmates were there, and lots of things were happening at the same time. We were taking care of things, and we wanted PD so badly so these guys can get booked. I understand that. But at the same time, we have to understand their point of view too. Okay, Sean?
Yep.
I hope I didn't lecture you a lot, right? I mean, you asked my
you're
opinion, Sean. I was just being honest. I'm sorry.
No, I know. No, you're chilling. I didn't expect it to be a fucking. Holy shit, that was a fucking shit ton.
Bella's good at
Okay.
constructive advice. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I was learning, I went to Bella for a lot of things because I knew that she'd tell me what I needed to know. You know what I mean? Bella taught me pretty much everything because I knew I could rely on her.
And also,
Alright,
Sean, there's one more thing I'll say. I'm not gonna say, like, I'm just saying, when you're actually 311ing, remember not just PD, not just DOC, EMS, DOC, PD, marshals, and I don't know who else. Every single person can see that 311, Sean. 311. It was 311, Sean.
If we look like we're making demands of PD, it's gonna make us look bad. You know what I mean?
And Sean, next time do this first and then write your message, please, because I saw that you did say need DOC to PD, but do this way. I don't know who actually taught you how to do
I
311.
I mistyped that. That was, I didn't even see that. My eyesight's fucking dog shit.
Oh, okay, that's fine because I can understand it's so small.
Yeah, I got
can't
a rare eye problem, so that really fucks with me.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's mistakes are fine, Sean. Mistakes are fine.
It's an
Mistakes are
out city eye problem. You know what I mean?
Shall I give us some good
Yeah.
news?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just won 250,000 on the scratches.
That's nice. That's nice.
Heck yeah! I was gonna pay for my carbine.
That's good. That's good. Anyways, hey, you wanna actually tell Sean what happened, or did you already tell Sean about your weapon stuff?
I was trying to tell him, and
we were in
I had a major
conversation,
freaking headache.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Go ahead.
where's the rest
Yeah,
of that
so me and
story, eh?
Lieutenant Adrian went down at PD. It was like, we need a replacement for a carbine and a combat pistol, right?
Yeah.
And Gomez, he was like, oh yeah, I can get you a combat, but I can't get you I can get you combat, but I can't get you a carbine. I was like, I'll take that because I need my combat too. And he goes off to the side. He's talking to one of his colleagues, and a minute later, not even a minute later, he comes back and he says, oh, I'm not gonna be able to give you either of these because you might go ahead and sell it to somebody else.
See,
Like he's
that's the
like,
one
we've had
thing.
DLC in the
So,
past sell
yeah,
criminals. I'm like, well, hold up a minute. You do realize who you're speaking to, right? Like, come
yeah,
on, you're speaking to a lieutenant for one, which is like exceptionally high up,
yeah,
and a sergeant, both of which are command.
yeah.
So, like, to
See
insinuate that I'm
that's
gonna
the
go out and sell something that
yeah. See that's the one thing that pisses me off with PD. I've been PD. Like I know what PD and why that whole situation pissed me off is because, dude, do you realize how much fucking free time I had while fucking patrolling, being in PD? Like it just blew like that whole thing just blew my mind. It's like, dude, if I was in that position, I literally would have been there like right away, pretty much, and
half of
then
them
would
were
have
in a
called your
meeting though,
initial
right?
unit. What's up?
More than half of them was in a meeting though.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the meeting. I'm talking about like let's say, I just got on the I just got on the clock, I see 311 like, hey, I need someone down, down to, DOC, I would have responded to that. Like yeah, I see the point that PD is always busy, but it's like what kind of gets to me, it's like, well, half the time when it comes to PD, they're either A, doing meetings or B, quote unquote, what Bella was saying, patrolling when I've literally just seen them fucking, sit around and
I'm
quite
gonna be
literally
honest
do
with you,
nothing.
Rainlight. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be honest with you. When
Yeah,
they've not been in meetings and I've dropped my alpha here,
yeah.
they have come in
Oh yeah,
force.
oh yeah, no,
And I've done
I'm
that
not
like the
talking about
past
like
three
when it
times.
comes to alphas, but I'm talking about, when it comes to the basic shit. Like think about
I
it.
mean,
How
they've been
many
responding really well to that too. They responded really fast today, didn't they, when we asked for that extra officer to resubmit that guy?
oh
Like, he
shit.
came, like, pretty much instantly.
Oh yeah,
They
that
were
one. Yep.
they were actually busy
Mm.
at that time. They were having a meeting, but one of them broke off to
Yeah.
come say hi to us. And, like, they've been really good at responding, is what I mean. Like, so I think we just caught them at, like, a very busy time, because
Yeah.
since I got back these past 6 days, I know I wasn't on yesterday, the day before, but the 4 days before that, like, they've been honestly really good at responding to us. They've pretty much responded to every single message that I've sent them on
Shit.
311, and they've responded to actually coming up to the prison to help us out.
Oh wow.
That's what
I
I've
actually
been
dropped a
saying.
Bravo
Like,
earlier, not
Mm.
Alpha, and
Yeah.
they radioed me. It was only a Bravo, and they still radioed me. They was
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
Shit.
do you need extra support? We just saw your Bravo." And that was just a Bravo, you know what I mean? Like, didn't have
Yeah.
to even talk to us when a
Usually
Bravo
that's
drops.
nothing.
Hey, have you got the incoming?
Taken care of.
10-4, thank you very much.
10-4. Go.
But I mean, the fact that PD said that to you is fucking dog shit. Cause like,
I
how
just find
many
it really,
times
really insulting.
fucking
Like,
no. See, the funny thing is that not a whole lot of PD know, but back when I was PD, were you here when Beam Machine was open? Were
yeah,
you here for that whole chaos of
I
destruction?
don't know what happened to Beam Machine, but I was here when
All
Beam
right.
Machine was open.
So basically, quick story. Joey and Lee, when they bought the place, apparently they were, let's just say, having a cup of coffee with a side of 5.56 ammo. Let's just say,
What the fuck?
and yeah, but it's like the fact that PD was trying to say that you guys are doing shit. Well, look at the shit that PD's already done.
I
You know?
just find it really insulting that they'd say that to us. So I get
Yeah,
it. Like, if you went in there, maybe even because you're not like command or anything, even that
yeah,
would be insulting. Don't get me wrong.
exactly.
But like, I'm a sergeant. You know what I mean? You got to work hard to get in a position of
Yeah,
trust like this. And then to have a lieutenant next to me as well, who is second to only the warden and the deputy
yeah,
warden. Like, if you don't want to give them to us for whatever reason, you don't accuse us of
yeah,
planning on selling onwards, especially not to me. Like,
yeah,
one look at my
exactly.
record would show you that I've not got a single crime on there. And maybe I've
Yeah,
got like a warning for speeding, maybe, but no
yeah,
like tickets. I've never been to jail. I've literally never been booked into this prison.
shit.
I don't even recall ever paying a speeding ticket either. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty sure.
it's funny because like how many people in PD can we name that's or even like EMS side of things, like how many fucking EMS workers have we seen that have gone corrupt? Too many. don't get me wrong. There's probably been a couple of DOC officers, that have done some shady things. I've personally witnessed a lot when I first joined the DOC. So,
What do
like,
you
yeah, there's
mean? Who are
definitely
you
been a lot.
talking about?
When I first joined the DOC, there was this guy, and I fucking got him on body cam too. It was on point with it. So this guy searches this inmate, and the inmate states, "Hey, you can't take my cash." And then the guy is like, "Oh, what do you need cash for?" And then he's like, "What? How is this a thing?" Fucking next day reported to Bud. No, it was Kiro.